Because here's the magic of raw food. The magic isn't so much of like what it's going to do for you. The magic is tuning into a reality, a food reality that we actually had no idea about growing up. In fact, that there's more than 15 foods in the world.
Yeah.
See, if you do it statistically, what are most people eating? We think that, oh, we're eating all this wide array of food in the world. But if you do the statistics, it actually shows that people around the world are eating the same 10 to 15 foods as everybody else. Right? A McDonald's burger is pretty much the same as a T-bone steak over at the steakhouse. It may look different, and it may have a different form and some kind of mineral assortment and whatever, but it's basically the same classification, right? French fries, baked potato, dairy, milkshake, you get the point, right? Pretty much everyone's eating the same amount of food. So what raw food actually does is shows you there's an amazing, vibrant, colorful cornucopia of food. Before I got into this, I didn't know what a durian was. I didn't know what a Rollinia was. I didn't know that chocolate came from a fruit. You have any idea what kind of discovery that was for me? Mm-hmm. To find out that this food that has been, really has more historical references and mythology behind it by some of the greatest civilizations in the world than possibly any other food. Maybe olives, comes close biblically. But beyond that, cacao or chocolate is the most historically referenced food in the world. I've gone through 13,000 years of documented history on that food because chocolate's an obsession of mine. I think it's absolutely amazing. I had no idea about that before I got into raw food. I thought it was just some kind of waxy, tobacco-y, speed bump flavor, kind of weird pesticide-injected, caffeine-injected waxy paste bar that was made in some laboratory. I had no idea about this, right? That's really what raw food is all about. It opens the doors to a completely new reality, and a new reality about how your body works, right? That's what really the detoxification or transformation concept is all about. It's just opening up to the possibility that your results that you have today, that you've had every day of your life, don't have to be the results of tomorrow. That you can change. And all it takes is a choice in the moment, right? Just eat something else. It's okay, I don't eat meat anymore. What do I eat? Oh God, I don't know what to eat. Eat an avocado. You're creating a biological confusion. Yeah. So a lot of people, they talk about this idea of intuitive eating. And I'm all for that. But the problem is, if your body is operating at the intuition of a rock, let's say, it doesn't have the intuitive IQ or the emotional IQ to actually figure out what it really needs. Because as you pointed out, and this is a real thing happening, so I'm kind of blunt about it, is that people literally think that the cheesecake is what their body wants. They're trying to de-stress, right? They're hyper-stimulated, they had a long day at work, and it's okay, the only way society has really taught me how to decompress is go to the bar, or go hang out with my wild, wonky friends, or go to, whatever, go have that cigarette, or go eat a cheeseburger. Because it slows down certain functions of the body, or certain symptoms of the body that are really just road or signposts, right? That your body is always sending you signals. It's just how able are you to read those signals? So eventually what happens is if we don't read the signs as we're going down the highway of life, we're going to start hitting the guardrail, right? And the guardrail is there to let us know, hey dude, you're going off track, get back onto the road. But if we keep going and hitting that guardrail, then eventually it's going to wear out and we're going to go off the edge. So I would call that cancer. I call that diabetes, type 2, but certainly type 1 as well. I call that candida. I call that neurological degenerative conditions like MS or Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or a million different other things.